with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town. Yeah, I've been that.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season, both squads believing this will be a great year. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Miami Heat. For Miami, they're facing a tough environment to tip off their new season. On the road, they'll have a lot to contend with as they try to go after win number one. They'll need all of that energy and excitement they can muster to cut through the noise of this crowd. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This crowd is really ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Magic. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat. They were dominated last year, not a good matchup for them, going 1-3 in the season series.
Two division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
So here's Miami's starting group. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is out there with the Cobra, and it's Powell in at the center position. Powell called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Magic shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Here's the Cobra. Passes it to Powell. Here's the Cobra. Good ball movement here by the Heat. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. 6 points for Freak.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Dang against Bosh. Oladipo outside. He dishes it to Wilkins. It's hauled in by the Heat. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Lowe. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
All free throws good from Lowe.
It's been a solid outing for the Cobra. He's already up to 8 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up. Top and let him add to that total.
Payton drives in, and it's sent back by Bosch. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. No good from Lowe. A slow start here for Orlando in this one. 7-point differential. And Oladipo kicks to Vucevic. Bosch, no one around him. Bosch with another miss. Miami's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Lowe. No good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Vucevic is screen on Dragic. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. The Magic again can't hit.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
The shot's good from Lowe.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Now here's Oladipo. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
The pass to Lowe. Fires for 3, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 4th assist in this one. The Magic trail by 10.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Dancers.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to run their offense through the Cobra. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Here's Dragic. Outside Bosch. Here's Lowe, and another basket for Miami.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. To the inside, here's Vucevic. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Bosch passes to Lowe. Back to Bosch. Bosch sets the pick for Dragic. The kick out to Bosch. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 5th assist in this one. The feed to Oladipo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Oladipo's got 8. Miami leading by 8. Dragic dishes to Powell. Passes it to Lowe. He kicks to Bosch. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
Now here's Bosch looking for his first basket still in this one. Shot from the wing. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosch has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Oladipo. Here's Lowe, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And some changes here for the Heat. Stoudemire's checked in for Powell. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Goran Dragic. Now here's Payton. Gordon kicks to Harris. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And he gets it to go.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Here's Lowe. Can't hit. Great D that time from Payton. The Magic trail by 11. There's the dish to Fournier. Right side, Gordon. Here's Fournier. Wade is covering. Shot clock at 5. Gordon the pass to Gibson. Here's Payton. And the 3 off target. Miami leading by 11. Winslow dishes to Wade. Here's the Cobra. 19 points in the game. And he dunks it down.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
And
Fans, get ready for more Magic Dancers.
welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for more. Luol Deng is checked in for Stoudemire. The Cobra comes in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Devin Harris. On the floor for Miami, Lowe in at shooting guard. D-Wade out there with Deng. Then there's Dragic. And it's Bosch in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here's the Cobra. 1 points in the game. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc. He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Azania. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 3 assists tonight.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
And Deng, here we go. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Azania, covered by Lowe. Payton outside. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Azania. Offensive rebound.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Down low. It's intercepted. And now Orlando on the break. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. They get Luol Deng. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Laverne, he's checked in for Orlando.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
The Magic trail by 9.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1. one opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation. They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
The defensive backcourt has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving college.
Yeah, I know you're not. There's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
The Heat leading by 7. Wade kicks to Dragic. Here's Lowe, using his post move to get the 2 points. The Cobra's got 28.
Oh, boy. Woo-hoo. Sweet move. Tough finish. What a play.
Here's Payton, and that's not going to go. And we finish one half of back. And now the third quarter have to get going. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Vucevic is out there with Wilkins, and it's Bosh in at the 3 slot. So that's who Scott Skiles starts the second half.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Now here's Payton. He's tightly guarded. Look from Bosh. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got 4 assists in the game. The Heat leading by 7. Pass to Lowe. And it's Dang in the corner. Here's Bosh. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Bosh has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Payton outside. Dishes it to Oladipo. Feeds to Wilkins. Wilkins draws the double. Just 4 to shoot. Again, Oladipo missing.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Dragic against Bosh. Over to the wing. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Payton. And it's Miami with the rebound. Bosh has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Powell kicks to Dragic. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Oladipo. And that basket is in there from Lowe. And it's an 11-point Miami lead.
Fans, get ready for your magic dancers.
Chance to check out Freak here. He's coming off an excellent season. 1st in scoring, 3rd in 3-point shooting, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain it.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Stoudemire's checked in for Bosh. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Devin Harris subbed in for Goran Dragic. And it's blocked.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only one make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Here's Powell. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Powell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Heat.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Kicks it to Fournier from outside the arc. Powell pulls it in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far. You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big men on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the boards.
Stoudemire outside. And Gibson over to help. And there's the pass to Harris. And the layup's good off the glass. Powell's got his second bucket.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And it's Miami's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's the Cobra, guarded by Harris. Stoudemire, the pass to Lowe. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. The Cobra's got 35. Oladipo dishes to Harris. Oladipo with a screen on Stoudemire. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Just 5 on the clock. And Oladipo kicks to Harris. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
That's the way to work the ball in close to the hoop, guys.
Here's Miami now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Harris passes to Lowe. Harris against Oladipo. Here's Powell. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. The Magic making a switch here. Burns checked in. The Heat also. The Heat leading by 16. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Heat, Lowe in a 2-guard. Chris Bosh is out there with Winslow. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Dragic in at the point guard. Here's Fournier. He's guarded by Dragic. 6 to shoot. Launches it.
Wilkins. That's his first personal foul.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's the Cobra. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. And it's Bosh. That time an assist by Payton.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
The Heat making a switch here. Deng's checked in. Payton dishes to Fournier. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. He feeds it to Vucevic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
At the line, shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Vucevic. So he gets them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The Magic trail by 18. Bosch kicks to Vucevic, and that one's good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
Shots good by Bosch.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Double team on Bosch. Knocked away. Low, the pass to Stoudemire. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Timeout call for the Heat. Fans, get ready for your magic dancers.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bosch, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
Peyton, that's good.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Bosch dishes to Fournier. Basket is good. The assist from Bosch. Bosch has got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Passes to Low.
2 minutes, less than 2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
At the top of the key, Stoudemire. Shot clock at 6. Here's the Cobra. And it's off from three-point range. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Peyton. And the rejection by Stoudemire. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stoudemire. Oladipo, he's checked in for Orlando. Heat also with the sub. Powell's checked in. .137 left in the game. Bosch kicks to Vucevic. Bosch heads the pick for Vucevic. 4 on the clock. Oladipo goes in. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, that's an excellent challenge right there. Good job contesting that shot by the defender.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Miami.
And the big difference here was accuracy behind the three-point line, Clark.
Well, they started spraying them from deep, and then it spread out the defense, and they had all the looks they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season, Greg. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the Cobra. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
To the inside. Here's Vucevic. It's deflected. And here's Dragic. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Now, here's Oladipo. Looking to end the run. No good. And so Miami takes this one by a...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just...
Postseason. We fill you in on the latest in Road to the Finals, chat with Road to the Finals team owners,
taking them all, it's all on me.
Check out what's going on in my team this postseason, show off your top plays, and give you a chance at VC and 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Our matchup tonight taking place in Milwaukee, the BMO Harris Bradley Center, as we watch the Bucks go up against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, they got their season rolling with a nice win in their first game. Now we'll find out if they can build on it and open with back-to-back victories. All right, guys, topic of the day. There was a stat that came out that was really interesting. Until last season, every NBA Finals in the last 15 years included either Duncan, Kobe, or Wade. Kenny, do you think Wade's impact on the NBA?
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Milwaukee at BMO Harris Bradley Center. For the Miami Heat, they are coming off a good outing against Orlando. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Dragic is out there with the Cobra. And it's Powell in its center.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
Here is Bayless. 11-point game his last outing. And it's Barnes slowing it down.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you've got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
Here's Dang. Larry Sanders grabs the miss.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Here is Bayless. Now the pass to Sanders. The dish to Monroe. Here's on to Tecumbo, and it's off the back rim, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Here's Lowe. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Here's the screen. And Bayless kicks to Monroe. Off the pick. Good, he hits the jump shot.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And oh, here we go with Bayless. Nobody back. That's good. And that makes it a tie ball game.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Now here's Dragic. Lets the three fly. And again, Miami with the triple.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Barnes passes to Monroe. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. It's on Chris Bosh.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this one.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
Second free throw, no good. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The shot's good from Lowe. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Bosh against Monroe. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Back to Dragic. Pass to Lowe. Launches it. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 3 assists tonight.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now here's Barnes. He's coming off a 13-point game against New York.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The shot's good from Lowe.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better be making some noise for your energy.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. And here's Miami. They're on a 17-7 run. filling out the wings. It's Middleton and Antetokounmpo.
Whoa! And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
There's no doubt about that, fellas. I mean, the more finishes like that he gets, the more his confidence will grow.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Pia. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic was simply terrific. He finished with 45 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Heat also with the sub. Powell's checked in.
Not a shot he should have taken in the face of such tough defense. He needed to get a better look.
Low, the pass to Powell. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And it's slammed in by Monroe.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
No good from Low.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
Parker dishes to Bayless. They set the pick. Screen by Monroe. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes kicks to Antetokounmpo. Baseline jumper. Up again. And Craig Monroe with the slam.
That's the intensity you like to see on the offensive glass. Go get that pumpkin.
Here's the Cobra. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Bucks trail by 15. Screen by Monroe. Now Bayless. No good off the front iron.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
And that one's good. 22 points for Freak.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Come on, Bradley Center. You better be making some noise for your energy.
Now a chance to see the numbers for Bayless. How he performed last season. Last season, 9 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yep, without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem.
Larry Sanders is checked in for Craig Monroe. Here's Barnes, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
So it's Miami now after the basket by Milwaukee. No good from Low. And here is Barnes. Antetokounmpo passes to Parker. And here comes the break. Ahead, there's Winslow. Shot is off. Excellent D there from Parker. Bucks trail by 15. Barnes dishes to Bayless. feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Miami.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting...
And we finished one half of basketball. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
On the court for the Heat, Dang and Vaj, your small and power forwards. The Cobra out there with Dragic, and it's Powell in at the center, filling out the middle.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Bucks trail by 13. And Bayless kicks to Monroe. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. 9 points for Greg Monroe.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. But a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
No good from Lowe. The Bucks shooting around 41% on the night. And Bayless kicks to Sanders. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Lowe. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. The Cobras got 26 points. 90 seconds now into the second half. Here's Monroe, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, a moment here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. Last season's performance for him. First in scoring, third in three-point field goal percentage, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Yeah, and that's what made him number one last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
The free throw drops for Monroe. Jabari Parker's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Miami with a change here, too. Wade, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And so Monroe nails both of them. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Wade passes to Lowe. Back to Wade. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wade's got 5 now.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Kicks to Parker. Knocked loose. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Dragic. And there's another one for the Heat.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Barnes kicks to Monroe. Back to Barnes. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Heat. The Cobra's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Dragic with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. Bucks trail by 13. Bayless dishes to Barnes. Second chance shot. He lays it in. Barnes has got 8 points.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there. Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Gets an open look and hits. He's got 10.
Timeout call for the Heat. And now, your
And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most in the NBA. Fifth best, the Bucks.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Bucks. And Miami also making a switch. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. The feed to Powell. Sanders with the steal. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Middleton with it. Wade picks him up. Middleton can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Lowe. Here's Powell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Powell's got his second bucket.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Here is Bayless. Here's Middleton. And that comes off the assist by Jared Bayless. Middleton's got 5 points so far. The Heat leading by 11. Livingston passes to Lowe. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Now Bayless. And Sanders kicks to Monroe. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Henson's checked in for the Bucks. Zeller comes in for Greg Monroe. Stoudemire's checked in for the Heat. Stoudemire, the screen, fires the three. Second shot opportunity. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Luol Deng is checked in for Bosch. Winslow comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Harris subbed in for Sean Livingston. Passes to Zeller. Releases from 15. And it's Miami with the rebound. The Cobra's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the left side wing. Shoots it. Offensive rebound.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Here is Bayless. Pass to Henson. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Cans the shot from the wing. Middleton's got 4 points this quarter. The Heat leading by 12. Harris with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. The shot's good from Lowe.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Middleton outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Harris passes to Lowe. Back to Harris. 3 seconds left. He got it up. Misses. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Heat lead by 50. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Bucks trail by 15. Antetokounmpo out there at Greg Monroe. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Sanders. And it's Barnes in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating for 3. Middleton. That's good. Middleton's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Bucks.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's the Cobra, covered by Barnes. Here's Lowe. and all around the rim that time before dropping in. The Cobras got 14 points now in the second half. The Bucks shooting reasonably well, 45%. Now here's Barnes. He's covered by Lowe. Monroe. It's stolen by Wade. And the pass to Lowe. From deep three-point range, the basket good off the assist from Wade. The Cobras got 39.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And they're going to count the bucket and send it. Making a switch. Jabari Parker's checked in for Barnes. The Cobra, he's checked in for Miami. The Heat leading by 13. From outside the arc, and he gets it to go. The Cobras got 8 points in the quarter.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Here's Monroe. No good. Some solid defense from Bosch. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Dragic with it, now guarded by Middleton. No good from Lowe. Bucks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Dishes to Antetokounmpo, back to Middleton, all alone. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
From deep, and it finds the net. Another three-point hit from Lowe. The Cobras got 45 points.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
From about 19 feet, rebounded by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got his third rebound tonight, and it's Middleton penetrating. No good again that time. Miami leading by 21.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Miami.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
In what should be an exciting four-game season series between these two teams, they have to feel great about taking this first one tonight against the Bucks.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the Cobra. You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Takes a three. Good. The Cobras got 52 points.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And Middleton kicks to Sanders. Here's Monroe. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Dang with it. He's picked up by Parker. Here's Lowe, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. 55 points for Freak.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
That'll be a 5-second call. So Miami takes this one by a big margin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket. He delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know.
Today on 2K TV postseason, we fill you in on the latest in Road to the Finals, chat with Road to the Finals team owners,
Taking them all. It's all.
what's going